Hello and welcome back to Conan Exiles. So, let's see on the map. I have traveled from my little starter base here all the way up along the side, along skirting the outer region kind of, just to make a little base up here so I can plunder the city. And I've been doing it over and over again. And that's pretty much all in building just different things. I did go in get a faction. I went with the faction of Empress. I guess that's how it is. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely too sure about the factions, but I went ahead and went with it. I like the dark brick. I really like that. I have tamed up quite a bit of animals. I think I have two hyenas and three of the giant turtle things, and then one crocodile. And I've just been grabbing thralls. Most of them are real low level, level 1, just to put, just to kind of flesh it out a little bit. And all this stuff is just either stuff that I've went and scavenged in the city, and then brought in, and then I built all the workbenches and everything here. I've still got my other base, and I have advanced it quite a bit. But like all the decorations, like this right here, all this stuff, this is all stuff I found in the drops. So what I'm going to end up doing today, I'm going to do my little run through of the town over here. I figure one more run through. I have a ton of metal that I have been gathering up. I ended up increasing the harvest rates just because I wanted to get to adventuring and get to building and stuff like that. Just to avoid the whole grind of basically just farming the stuff nonstop. Now, I don't have to climb this wall right here. This guy is neutral to me. Archer 2. Now, I haven't came, even though I have the truncheon in my hotbar right there, I have not come into this place to go ahead and knock out anybody yet. I think that this place only has like a couple of wanderers that don't like you. But I want to go ahead and climb up here. And I know I'm not getting all the chests whenever I go through. I'm getting a decent amount. I say enough to make it worth my time. I've been getting a few things. Some new weapons that I haven't seen before, and I did not mean to grab that and jump on that. But lots of metal and lots of thick hide. See, like this is. Let's see, I got some thick leather, insulated wood. Now I've been dropping the relic hunter outfit because I've already got, I think, 2 whole sets of it. I did get from this the climbing gloves and the climbing boots. I think that happened on my 3rd raid, basically. So that was a really good find. I haven't found any more lately, and I've just kind of been slowly repairing them. So that is that. But I think next episode, I think I'm going to end up going ahead and probably moving finally. Starting to find my big base. I want to have many small bases. Now, I did get this, which gives you the Relic Hunter armor and Relic Hunter epic. So we have that, which is good. And I'm just being all reckless right now. Let's see, the chest is on top of that one. But all these guys are not aggressive to me, which is good. But I figure I'd go ahead and do this, show what I've been doing, basically. I am, let's see, this level 36 now. And most of that has just been from killing stuff for hide and building. He's just going to sit there and yell at me. And like I said, I still have that one thrall that I ended up getting that was a named, and he's still taming up. And I did get a level 3 fighter, I think, and he finally finished up. I got a level 2 um what was it? Smelter, I think it was. And for some reason he's still at 0 in the thing, even though it's running. So I'm not entirely too sure about that. I'm getting a lot of pieces of this armor. I don't really care for it too much. Mulled brew. Ooh, nice, nice. Now, I know there's probably more that I miss in my little run through. I oftentimes forget to go ahead and go to that centerpiece over there. And there is... I think I already missed it. No, maybe not. There is one that's off the side. Is it right there? No, that's not it. But I often miss it whenever I go through. So I know I end up missing some. This is this little suit is kind of my new little I guess you could say it's my little thief outfit. It's got the climbing boots, it's got the climbing gloves, it's got a black outfit. Let's see, there's one over there that I usually cut across. And I guess a new DLC went ahead and dropped. So I need to go ahead and stop building my little base that I'm living at, my little starter base, and go ahead and get to my big city and get that going on. What is she doing? Okay. I get a lot of these maps too. More than I thought I would. Let's see, there's another one over there. Yep. Gosh, there's more of it now. Now, one thing that I did notice after I decided to choose my faction, my starter quest reappeared. As far as throw a orb, quite a few of the other ones. Let's see, I think that guy is aggressive to me. And I'm not too sure. I mean, I've got light, I got my daggers on me, and I've got my two-handed sword on me, but I'm not too sure if I could probably take those guys out. Which I will eventually, as far as going ahead and coming in here and taming. That's the reason why I unlocked that big taming wheel. Just so I could go ahead and, when the time comes, when I set up my base. Now, I did go ahead and enable cheats on this, or admin, so I could port when needed. Like, for instance, I ran out here originally to get to the location, but like to go ahead and start this episode, I wasn't at this area, so I went ahead and ported out here real quick. That just makes it a little bit easier to go ahead and not save time. I don't think there's one over here. No, I don't think so. Oh. Is it up there? I think it is. But I'm trying to kind of make the playthrough a little bit easier as far as that goes, because I'm ready to go ahead and start on my big. I say big, but watch it not be big. It's going to be goofy and rinky-dink. But I really like the building aspect of this. And I'm curious that with all the mods I've got in to have the decorations and everything, I'm really interested in that. There's one over there. I think that's the one I'm going to go to. Yeah, because I make the circle, and then I come back and I end right there. Then I go to that one, and then we'll go across into the center. Hoop. Let's see if we can. Got some decent gear so far. Oh, that was a mistake. I was too far away from it. I don't remember when I first started playing. I don't remember climbing ever being a thing. Of course, that was also when there was no DLC, so there's that. I know there wasn't animals. We didn't even have any animals. And named thralls were like few and far between. We didn't end up coming across named thralls, but very rarely. I can't even remember where we originally set up the base in when we first played. I want to say it was near the city, but I don't know. Probably didn't have to climb up that one. Okay, so we got to go ahead and go over this way. I think there's a chest right there. Take this, jump on this, cycle around. But like I said, I know I'm missing some chests. I know there's a ton of more chests scattered throughout, but this is the little rotation that I just end up doing. Just to go ahead, especially in-game, because you can make it over, I mean, well, not in-game. You can make it over here so easy. And I saw this off of, I heard somebody. I saw this off of somebody. Somebody told me to check out a video to get some of this gear, and I can't remember who the name of the guy was, so I'm sorry about that. I'm bad with names. I'm good with faces, bad names. What in the world? He does not like me. So like I said, there are some guys that will go ahead and attack, which is not that big of a deal. Alright, so now we go over this way, get over to that one, and then go across to that one. Oh. So far, cross my fingers, I have not been attacked, so I mean there is that. Let's see. I think that's, I don't even think I had to climb these. I think I could have just went ahead and went across. So we're gonna hit, I think we're gonna hit that one first and then hit that building. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Wait. There's one over here. I thought. No, I guess not. But I know once I come in here and start getting some thralls, I can get some pretty good ones. I'd like to get a couple of taskmasters and increase my time on the wheel. Now, one mod I added in is called citylife, and I'm not entirely too sure how it works. I mean, you can craft like thralls, but they're not thralls. They don't do anything. Well, the dancer, she dances, and I put one of those up in my my starter base, but it doesn't seem like it gives you any the buffs from, you know, entertaining or anything like that. The guard that I ended up summoning, I mean, you can't do nothing with him. He won't follow you. At least he doesn't look like. I'm gonna go to that one. Oops. Okay, so I came up right here. I'd already hit that one, so now I'm going to this one over here. And it is, yeah, it's in that corner, and then there's another one over there. So I think that's right. And then I hit that one. Okay. I get a little bit backwards sometimes whenever I'm trying to go ahead and go through this. I'll hit the same chest like maybe twice. But like I was saying, all I ended up doing, and this is just like you can just keep farming it. I came over here and I came over here with hardly any gear, and then there was a ton of metal that I ended up going ahead and farming up, which that was one thing that I desperately needed. and then I went ahead and ran it all the way back to the base just to go ahead and build some stuff. Now, one thing I did run into, and I had to spawn in something, is my religion. I upgraded sat there and farmed all the supplies and everything to upgrade it. When I upgraded it, nothing happened. It actually went ahead and just erased it. So I went ahead and spawned that one in, because that was not a light endeavor to go ahead and do. Now I won't hit that one right over there. I think there's only one on top. I might be wrong, but I think there's only one on top. Now we're gonna see how. I haven't ever gone through the town. I put a lot of stuff in weight, and this set right here, I've decreased the. I've used those little kits to go ahead and decrease the weight of your armor, and I rarely fight in this. This is my suit of armor I use to go. Oh, there's a bad guy. This is my suit of armor I use to go ahead and just run through and grab stuff. So we're gonna get to that one. There's nothing up top of there. Think we can get across? There's a guy that's wandering around. Whoop. So we're finding some of the bad guys. Where'd he go? Okay, he went back. I think we can make it though. We'll just kind of head through town. What is this guy? He's a fighter. What is this guy? Fighter. And then we'll climb up there and we'll get that chest and then we'll make our way out. Like I said, I think this one up here on top, I think that's the only one. But I might be wrong. I usually forget this one and don't go for it. I don't see anything else. Yeah, so my original plan to go ahead and put out a video every day last week did not work out. I ended up just kind of doing something dumb and overstressed myself and hurt myself in my neck, and I could not even stand, much less sit. So there is that. Was it on this one? I don't think it was on this one. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to try not to overdo myself. And ooh, look at that. Rhino head soup. We got some more blood and iron pickaxe. So it's possible to go ahead and from level 1 go all the way around all this stuff and get over to here. I mean, I watched that video that I still wish I could remember the name. That he goes ahead and does it, and he goes all the way around. I'm like, it's so easily possible. And as a level 1, you could just go get all this stuff. Now, I'm going to go over to this side, and I'm going to see if that first chest that I hit respawned. We'll see. Now, I do need to find... the other religions. I've got Yogg now. And see, I'm hesitant to go ahead and upgrade it because... What does that sound? I learned snake dance. How did I learn snake dance? Too bad you can't go into these buildings. Oh. That's how I learned snake dance. It was right there. What? See, I haven't been going to this one. I've been forgetting about it. And then what happens? I learned something. I do like that aspect of Conan where you're learning stuff by finding stuff in the world. I think that's a really cool aspect to have. I wish more games ended up... I mean, certain games have it in some way. I mean... Fallout 76, you know, you find schematics and stuff like that. And is it schematics? Mods. And you can go ahead and unlock stuff like that, and buy plans, buy recipes, and everything. But it's still not the same. You're interacting with the environment over here. Now, this was the first chest I ended up hitting. Okay, so it hadn't respawned. That's not a big deal. And now we just got to make our way out. Not a bad haul, if I do say so myself. Jeez. But I know I'm not hitting everything, like I said. I know there's some that I'm missing out on. But I've got new weapons. I've gotten armor. I've gotten potions. And all kinds of stuff. So it ends up working out pretty well, if I do say so myself. But I'm really enjoying this. So I'm going to go ahead and run over to here. And then we are going to port back to the base. Just because it'll take too long to run out there. So I'll port back and show you all the stuff that I've ended up doing on that. After I drop off. Well, I might not drop off some of this stuff. Let's look at what we've ended up hauling. So, Mule Brew. Got some good coins. We got some food. Brimstone. Bow. Absentine. Some more candles. Ivory. An iron pick. So that's not too bad. Let's drop off some of this stuff. I keep a set over here for just in case I die, which I have died. I jumped off and didn't grab a hold of the wall in time, and I killed myself. So it does happen. Let's put all these arrows in there. Put that sword in there. I don't want this and that. Well, let's go put the food upstairs in this. I gotta tweak the time a little bit more on the animal taming, because I ended up making it like pretty much instantaneous, and I didn't mean to. They go through pretty fast. I wanted to see, did we get any levels? No, we don't have any levels, and we don't have any points and feats. But that's my spec at the moment. I'm going a lot of strength. I got an encumbrance at 16 plus 4, and then grit is 13 plus 1. So that's probably how I'll keep going as far as that goes. We're going to keep all this metal on us and this decorations. We're going to drop off, because I don't think I want to put any more decorations in here. Hold on. Let's see. Do we have... We got a flagon. Let's put the flagon. Put it back in the back. And then we'll put the bow down. Love the decorations though. There you go. And then I don't think, is there anything in these other tables? Yeah, kind of. Let's see, do we got an iron bow we can put out. And then we got a vase we can put out. And let's see, we got one candle. And then if we got the iron pan, we might put the iron pan out, but we'll put the candle out right now. Kind of get a little bit of more life in here. I do like this because you can just go like this right here. And then also the little map that I have over here is the same way. It's kind of cool. I like that. Let's see. We're going to put that in there because we're not going to take it. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and port back so I can show you what I've ended up doing on the starter base. And then, like I said, I don't want to record that, but when I'm playing, I usually go ahead and make the run just so I can go ahead and kill some stuff and get some XP. There's the level 3 fighter, and I was kind of trying to make it... See, here's this guy right here. He's from this. And see, you go in here, and you can make military guard, instructor, recruit, a thrall, and but it's weird. You can put a thrall in there. I don't. He just stands there. He doesn't move at all. So that's interesting. I got one level 1 archer here, and then I think this is a level 1 archer also. No, it's a level 2 archer. Now these guys, I'm keeping them all in the same outfit because that was kind of what I was going to go with over here. See, he's barely moving. All he is just a level 2 smelter. There's nothing in there. And this guy over here is the named guy. Ulrich the Beast. And he's still... I captured him, I think, right when I first unlocked it. And then you got the crocodile right there. I haven't named any of these guys. And this is what I ended up spawning in just because it disappeared. Now I'm wondering if... Because I had it angled. And I'm wondering if when it spawned in, after it finished completing, this guy was standing like right here. So I'm wondering if it just erased it. Now it could be possibility, but I don't know. Let's see, do we want anything in there? No. Got plenty of metal. We went farming for days on some of that. Now the only thing is, I'm leaving this stuff. I'm not going to take a lot with me. And it's going to be kind of starting over when I get up there. Which is not a problem. And see, this is that's a Defari fighter. And then this one, they keep on turning around too. She's got the same pants. She's got the same outfit almost as me, except for the gloves and the pants, or the gloves and the boots are different. But I think that looks like a cool little connection with the outfit. This is just a different color of it, and I was just trying it out to see how it looked. I don't know. It's okay. And then I got a dancer, a level 2 dancer. She does weird dances, but this is the dancer from the city life, and I can't interact with her. So once I put her down, she's down. She's there. So I don't know if I like that, really. But like the other ones you could go ahead and interact with her you can't. So let's see. I figure when I leave, I'm going to take... I mean, I'll come back to this base from time to time. Possibly. But I figure, what in the world happened to that chest? Did the mod get an update? It didn't look like that when I placed it down. It looked like a black one of these. It's a shadow chest. But it looks completely different now. That's interesting. Because all it did, it just looked like one of these. It looked like a black one of those. Interesting. Some of these things I crafted just to go ahead and see what they were. So I'm not really using them at the moment. I've just kind of been going ahead and crafting as much stuff as I can and leveling up as much as I can. But there's a lot of resources here that I'll be leaving. But that's okay, because we'll come back to it eventually. Ivory, and then they got a water orb. I'm not sure what the ivory's for. They're having multiple mods, just like anything, is like, well, what am I using this for? Oh, I unlocked the war paints, which I thought that was kind of cool. That chest just really baffles me. Unless it just hadn't... I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. At first I thought it melted. I mean, everything else. This furnace looks awesome. And we got a lot of stuff that we can end up decorating with, which is going to be great. So it's going to be a pretty big place. But I think we've ended up getting this as far as I want to get it for right now. It's just an outpost base. And this might end up being just my animal taming place. I'll bring the animals here, tame them up, and then Who knows? I don't know. I haven't decided. I was going to kind of switch some of them up and have some of them certain things. I'm afraid to update this one, though, because if I update this one and it vanishes like the other one, then that's not going to be good. But anyways, so what we're going to end up doing next time, we're going to start the slow trek up here, straight up north, and we're going to try to shoot for this big area right here. That's what I'm thinking. It might be a bad idea, but I don't know. That's going to be hopefully where our base is. I would like to have another one down here somewhere, but I want to have multiple bases everywhere. That's kind of what I want to do. And I guess I really only need one bed. I don't need a bed row at every place, but I don't know. Who knows? I'll decide on that later. But anyways, so that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and move on up. We're going to leave all these guys here. I might take one. Take that guy up there, maybe. They've been doing pretty good. I mean, I don't have to worry about them defending. I might should tame up some more of these shellbacks and put them over there. Because even though I have not... I'm at halfway on the purge. And I was going to cut it off until I got set up, but then I started thinking, no, just leave it. Just leave it and see how it goes. But anyway, so next time we'll go ahead and we'll get my different suit of armor on, and we'll leave my climbing suit at the other base, and then I think I'll probably just wear this one. This set that I have right here. That'll probably be the one I end up taking. And we'll go ahead and go off with just the bare essentials to go up north and see how it goes. So until next time, I'm ShakenNORT, and I shall catch you later.